I'm not just hyping this up, but Timex just released what I think is their best watch ever, and it's not even close. For a long time, Timex has been known as an affordable watch brand who makes great watches, but they always stayed in their lane. We saw a big shift in their designs around 2013 when they made Giorgio Galli the Timex Group's global design director. Under the guidance of the Italian designer, his signature collection was born in 2022 with the release of the automatic Giorgio Galli S1, followed by the S2 the following year, where they improved upon the collection, adding titanium to the case, used a Swiss automatic movement, and Swiss-made construction. This was definitely a watch that took Timex to a higher quality point than ever before. And it also had a new high for pricing with an SRP just under $1,000. Galli is back with the third and final entry in the series, and it's not just the most impressive Giorgio Galli watch, but it could be argued it's the nicest watch Timex has ever made by a huge margin. But before you jump to conclusions, there are some new innovations and upgrades packed into this watch, so let's take a look at what went into making it. The watch still maintains the 38mm case size, which I think is the perfect size for this dressier watch, and it's still powered by the Sellita SW200 automatic movement, though it did get some upgrades we'll get into in a minute. It also has the Swiss-made designation from the S2. The first big upgrade is the dial, which is now made of titanium and it's gray instead of black. The Swiss movement has received some additions, including an ion-plated rotor and some nice decoration. The case is another standout. It's really interesting and constructed in a much more complex way than most other watches. The skeletonized design has an outer titanium case that surrounds lightweight forged carbon rather than stainless steel found on the S2. This definitely gives the watch a much more dynamic look. Also new to the S2 Ti is the crystal. The previous iteration featured a flat sapphire crystal, and the new version has a far more dramatic domed sapphire that surrounds the entire bezel, leaving only the lugs exposed when viewing the watch straight on. This is definitely a more complex process that reminds me of the high-end look of Tag Heuer's Carrera Glassbox collection. Probably the most impressive and exciting addition is the bracelet. While the S2 didn't include any bracelet, the S2 Ti comes equipped on a full titanium bracelet that includes a new innovation from Timex, a toolless bracelet sizing system called iSize. The way it works is there are a series of outer links that can be pulled out and rotated, which allows you to remove entire links from the bracelet. It also has a custom-designed titanium clasp and quick-release spring bars, which has been designed to seamlessly flow with the case of the watch since the sides of the links have the same hollowed-out construction found on the mid-case. Now look, I didn't want to scare you all away too soon by saying how much this watch costs, so prepare yourself. It's $1,950, which is definitely a lot for a Timex, there's no denying that. But when you factor in the expensive material used, the quality of the Swiss construction, and the new technology introduced into the iSize bracelet system, the price does make more sense. The brand is only making 500 examples, and considering all the other Giorgio Galli watches sold out, I suspect the same to happen here. I definitely love the design and think the watch looks incredible. What do you all think? As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.